All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Sarabjit Kaur and with me is Vaibhav Jyotsna Srivastav. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says self-reliant India will be a real tribute to our martyrs. 3 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir. Tamil Nadu government decides to recommend CBI probe in Tuticorin custodial death case. Government extends deadline to bid for Air India till 31st August. And global coronavirus cases exceed 1 crore mark. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that self-reliant India will be a real tribute to our martyrs. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio yesterday, Mr. Modi said, every Indian should resolve to make the country stronger, more capable and self-reliant.
भारत माता की रक्षा के जिस संकल्प से हमारे जवानों ने बलिदान दिया है, उसी संकल्प को हमें भी जीवन का ध्येय बनाना है, हर देशवासी को बनाना है। हमारा हर प्रयास इसी दिशा में होना चाहिए, जिससे सीमाओं की रक्षा के लिए देश की ताकत बढ़े, देश और अधिक सक्षम बने, देश आत्मनिर्भर बने। यही हमारे शहीदों को सच्ची श्रद्धांजलि भी होगी।
The Prime Minister said no mission can be successfully achieved without people's participation. Mr. Modi said when people buy local, become vocal for local, they play a role in strengthening the country.
भारत आत्मनिर्भरता की तरफ कदम बढ़ा रहा है। साथियों, कोई भी मिशन पीपल पार्टिसिपेशन, जन भागीदारी के बिना पूरा नहीं हो सकता, सफल नहीं हो सकता। इसलिए आत्मनिर्भर भारत की दिशा में एक नागरिक के तौर पर हम सबका संकल्प, समर्पण और सहयोग बहुत जरूरी है, अनिवार्य है। आप लोकल खरीदेंगे, लोकल के लिए वोकल होंगे, तो समझिए आप देश को मजबूत करने में अपनी भूमिका निभा रहे हैं।
Prime Minister said the entire country is paying tributes to the valor and bravery of our soldiers who were killed in Ladakh and is indebted to them. He said our brave soldiers proved that they will not let anyone cast an evil eye on the glory and honor of Mother India. Mr. Modi said that the world has noticed India's commitment and might when it comes to safeguarding its sovereignty and territorial integrity. He said those who cast an evil eye on Indian soil in Ladakh have got a befitting response. Mr. Modi said India honors the spirit of friendship and it is also capable of giving an appropriate response to any adversary.
भारत ने जिस तरह मुश्किल समय में दुनिया की मदद की, उसने आज शांति और विकास में भारत की भूमिका को और मजबूत किया है। लद्दाख में भारत की भूमि पर आंख उठाकर देखने वालों को करारा जवाब मिला है। भारत मित्रता निभाना जानता है, तो आंख में आंख डालकर देखना और उचित जवाब देना भी जानता है।
Mr. Modi underlined the importance of defense sector preparedness. He said after independence, we should have made efforts in the defense sector, taking advantage of the prior experience, but we did not. The Prime Minister said that today, in the fields of defense and technology, India is taking strides towards self-reliance.
Home Minister Amit Shah has asserted that India is going to win challenges on both the fronts, the one against COVID-19 and the standoff along LAC with China in eastern Ladakh. He was responding to an interview to a news agency. Mr. Shah attacked former Congress President Rahul Gandhi for his continuous criticism of the government over the Ladakh standoff issue. Mr. Shah accused him of doing what he called shallow-minded politics over the issue and making remarks liked by China and Pakistan.
कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए चिंता का विषय है कि इनके नेता के हैशटैग को पाकिस्तान और चीन बढ़ावा दे रहा है। आप ऐसी बात करते हो जो पाकिस्तान और चीन पसंद करता है, और ऐसे संकट के समय में पार्लियामेंट होनी है, चर्चा करनी है, तो आइए करेंगे। 62 से लेकर आज तक 2-2 हाथ हो जाए, कोई नहीं डरता चर्चा से। मगर जब देश के जवान संघर्ष कर रहे हैं, सरकार एक स्टैंड लेकर ठोस कदम उठा रही है, उस वक्त पाकिस्तान और चीन को खुशी हो इस प्रकार के स्टेटमेंट देना किसी ने नहीं करना।
The Union Home Minister said that the government is fully capable of handling anti-India propaganda, but it is painful when a former president of a big political party indulges in such kind of politics at the time of crisis. The minister hit out at Mr. Gandhi for his use of words against Prime Minister Narendra Modi on social media, saying it is a matter of self-introspection for him and the Congress that his hashtag is being taken forward by Pakistan and China. Union Minister Smriti Irani has said that Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, headed by Congress Chief Sonia Gandhi, has received funds from China. Addressing a virtual rally for BJP workers in coastal Maharashtra, she claimed that the funds helped the Gandhi family as well. Mrs. Irani also raised questions as to why has Congress been accepting donations from the Chinese embassy.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces in Anantnag district this morning. The encounter broke out after security forces launched a cordon and search operation at Khul Chohar following information about the presence of terrorists in the area. The gunfight broke out after terrorists opened fire on the search party of the forces who retaliated. The identity of the slain terrorists is being ascertained. 1 AK-47 rifle and 2 pistols have been recovered from their possession. Operation has concluded, but search operation in the area is going on. In Assam, there is no respite in floods as new areas have been inundated. Over 9 lakh people are affected in 23 districts. 20 persons lost their lives so far in the current wave of floods. Talking to AIR, Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal said that NDRF, SDRF teams are extending support in affected areas. We have a report on this.
Dhemaji, Tinsukia, Dibrugarh, Nalbari and Barpeta are among the worst flood-affected districts in Assam. NDRF and SDRF teams have rescued around 10,000 people during last 24 hours. Surging water caused large-scale damages to agricultural land and also to infrastructures. Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal said that instruction has been issued to district administration to provide necessary help at the relief camps. Around 20,000 people are taking shelter at relief camps. He said that Assam government is monitoring the flood situation around the clock. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
Home Minister Amit Shah has taken stock of the situation at Brahmaputra River and landslides near Guwahati. Mr. Shah spoke to Assam Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal and Senior Minister Himant Biswa Sarma. He assured them of all possible help to the state. Mr. Shah said the government at the centre stands firmly with the people of Assam. Home Minister also spoke to Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and inquired about the rising water level in Mahananda River. In a tweet, Mr. Shah said he assured Nitish Kumar of all the help from the central government for the safety of the people of the state.
Uttar Pradesh is facing locust problem in many districts since large group of locusts have attacked in eastern and western parts of the state. Administration is making all efforts to kill the locusts, while villagers are also taking necessary steps to keep them away. Details from our correspondent.
Talking exclusively to AIR, Principal Secretary Agriculture of State Devesh Chaturvedi told that currently few locust groups are active in western parts of the state, while few small groups are also active in eastern parts of the state. He said that with change in direction of the wind, locust groups are also changing their movement. State government is tracking their movement and taking necessary steps.
जो हमारा स्ट्रेटेजी होती है अधिक से अधिक रात्रि काल से लेकर प्रातः काल तक जब ये बैठती हैं पेड़ों पे या नीचे बैठती हैं उनको तभी मारा जाता है और इसमें हम लोग के जो कृषि रक्षा विभाग के जो हमारे अधिकारी हैं कर्मचारी हैं वो रखते हैं। फायर ब्रिगेड में भी हम लोग रसायन भर के पानी के साथ मिला के उसको छिड़काव करते हैं पेड़ों पे और केंद्रीय दल की भी टीमें आती हैं वो अपनी जगहों का फॉगिंग करती हैं। इस तीनों लोग से समन्वित रूप से और जहाँ जहाँ पर चीनी मिले हैं तो वहाँ चीनी मिल के भी हम लोग इक्विपमेंट उनके पास पावर स्प्रे होते हैं उसका उपयोग करके हम लोग इसको रास्ता मारते हैं।
The state government is also providing compensation to those farmers whose crop has been damaged by these locust groups. Devesh Chaturvedi said that there is a chain of communication through which villagers have been informed prior to the attack of locusts. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
The government has again extended the deadline to bid for Air India by 2 months till 31st August. This is the third time the deadline has been extended. The divestment process for the national carrier was initiated on 21st of January this year. Issuing a corrigendum to the expression of interest EOI for sale of Air India, the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management said the deadline has been extended in view of the request received from the interested bidders due to the prevailing situation arising out of COVID-19. While issuing the EOI in January, the last date for bids was kept at 17th of March, which was later extended till 30th April and further extended to 30th of this month. Besides, the date for intimation to qualified interested bidders has also been extended till 14th of September 2020.
Indian Railways has decided to grant full refund of all the tickets booked for the regular timetabled trains for journeys scheduled to have commenced between the 1st of July to 12th August 2020. Earlier, the Railways had cancelled all the regular timetabled passenger services, including mail, express, passenger and suburban service, up to the 12th of August this year. The ministry said the service of existing trains will not be affected due to this decision of Railways, and the operation of all the 115 pairs of special trains which have been started after the lockdown will continue. Ministry of Railways in a statement said that the services of regular timetable passenger trains had been suspended due to the imposition of the lockdown, and later the booking of tickets for these trains was also not allowed from the 14th of April. But on account of the 120-day advance booking facility, the tickets were booked for undertaking journeys till the 12th of August. Earlier, Railways had granted full refund of the tickets booked for these regular timetable trains for journeys till the 30th of this month. The ministry said now full refund will be given for the journey to be commenced from the 1st of July to the 12th of August. The ministry said it may take a decision to introduce some more special trains after assessing the situation. You're listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says self-reliant India will be a real tribute to our martyrs. 3 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir. Tamil Nadu government decides to recommend CBI probe in Tuticorin custodial death case, and government extends deadline to bid for Air India till 31st of August, and global coronavirus cases exceed 1 crore mark. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान रखो, बड़े बुजुर्गों का तुम ध्यान रखो, तो बात करो, कुछ मदद करो, कोरोना के चलते याद रखो, घर से निकलो तो मास्क पहनना, मास्क के पीछे मुस्कुराना, सुरक्षित दादा दादी नाना नानी अभियान, अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान.
Welcome back. Tamil Nadu government has decided to transfer the probe into the death of a father-son duo alleged victims of police torture in Tuticorin district to the CBI. Chief Minister K. Palanisamy said the government's decision will be conveyed to Madras High Court, which is seized of the matter, and secure its approval before transferring the case to the CBI. P. Jayaraj and his son Phoenix, arrested for violating lockdown norms over business hours of their cell phone shop, died at a hospital in Kovalpatti on June 23rd, with their relatives alleging they were severely thrashed at the Satankulam police station by police personnel earlier. Our correspondent reports the incident has triggered a national furore, leading to the suspension of 4 policemen, including 2 sub-inspectors.
The Madurai bench of the Madras High Court has taken up the case suo motu and is monitoring the investigation. It directed a magisterial inquiry which is currently underway. The victim Jayaraj and his son were booked by the police on the 19th. Their family alleges that they have been subjected to inhuman torture in the police station before lodging them in Kovilpatti sub-jail. The son Benix died in the night on 22nd and his father Jayaraj the next day. The transfer of the case to the CBI may may require the High Court's approval as it is seized of the matter and is monitoring the case. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
The surge in COVID-19 cases continued in Telangana with 983 fresh positive cases reporting yesterday alone. With this, the number of total coronavirus positive cases in the state has gone up to 14,419. With the discharge of another 244 patients, the total number of persons recovered from the COVID-19 has also increased to 5,172 in the state. Meanwhile, the central team, led by Joint Secretary in Union Health Ministry Love Agarwal, reached Hyderabad last evening. The team examined the situation at Dhobi Gali in Domalguda in the city. The team will be meeting senior officials of the health department and also of GHMC to inquire about the COVID situation in the state and spike in cases in GHMC limits. The team will be coordinating with the state to strengthen ongoing efforts in management of COVID-19.
In Delhi, a total of 2,889 new cases of coronavirus were reported in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 83,077. The Delhi government said that over 52,000 people affected with coronavirus have been cured so far. In the last 24 hours, 3,306 people recovered and 65 deaths were reported in the national capital, taking the total to 2,623. In Bihar, 4 more COVID-19 deaths were reported in the state, taking the toll to 62. Positive cases of coronavirus infection has mounted to 9,224. As many as 7,156 patients have recovered so far. 2,006 patients are undergoing treatment in various hospitals. A minister in Nitish Kumar government, Vinod Kumar Singh, and his wife have also tested positive. He and his family members have been kept in isolation. His contact tracing is being done.
In West Bengal, another 10 persons succumbed to corona infections during the past 24 hours. With this, the death toll has gone up to 639. State Health Department said with 572 new cases, the total number of infected people has crossed 17,000. Altogether, 5,451 patients are under treatment at different hospitals. 404 such patients were discharged from hospitals in last 24 hours following recovery. With this, over 11,000 patients have been discharged from hospitals so far. The rate of recovery has improved to 65% in the state. In Puducherry, 29 people tested positive for COVID-19 while one died yesterday. Puducherry Health Department said that 28 new cases were reported in Puducherry region and one in Yemen. Let's hear a report on this.
Presently, 209 cases are being treated at the Government Medical College, 97 in Jipmar Hospital, 37 in COVID care centers, 35 in Karaikal GH, 2 in Yanam, 1 in Mahe GH, and 4 outside Puducherry. That is 2 each in Kadalur and Viluppuram districts of Tamil Nadu. So far, 648 persons were infected by the virus in Puducherry, of which 252 were treated and discharged. 11 died, leaving 385 active cases in the hospitals. Chandramohan, Air News, Puducherry.
Thane district is the biggest contributor of COVID-19 in Maharashtra after Mumbai. According to Thane civic body, on Sunday, COVID-19 cases breached the 30,000 mark in Thane and deaths are nearing 1,000. Meanwhile, Maharashtra Minister of Public Health, Rajesh Tope, has directed the district and civic administrations to increase detection, testing and treatment with the involvement of the local population. A report from our correspondent.
Thane District Collectorate said that some areas of the city will be put under stringent lockdown from July 1. Its Additional Municipal Commissioner Ganesh Deshmukh found that modalities of the move were being discussed and details of curbed areas will be announced soon. With an addition of 1,345 cases in Thane yesterday, the tally has now reached to 30,289. The district also witnessed 33 deaths, which took the toll to 983. While in Navi Mumbai, Civic Chief has already announced total lockdown in 12 cantonment areas in the city starting today. During house-to-house cleaning drive would be undertaken. Nivedita, KIR News, Mumbai.
In Gujarat, the total cases of COVID-19 have reached 31,397, with 624 new cases reported during the last 24 hours. Our correspondent reports that 19 patients have lost their lives, taking the total death toll due to COVID-19 in the state to 1,809.
On the second consecutive day, Gujarat has reported more than 600 new cases. Ahmedabad recorded 170 new cases. 391 patients have been recovered during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of patients discharged from the hospitals to 22,808. According to official sources, out of 6,780 active cases in the state, conditions of 71 patients are critical and they are on ventilator. More than 3,63,000 tests have been carried out till date. Meanwhile, following the increase of new cases from Surat, the authorities have started health screening of diamond workers in Katargam area. More than 17,000 diamond workers have been covered by 21 health teams. Yogesh Pandya, Air News, Ahmedabad.
The Institute of Kidney Diseases and Research Centre, IKDRC of Ahmedabad, has commissioned a fully automated liquid oxygen tank in its premises. The institute started releasing uninterrupted oxygen supply in hospital wards from a 10,000-litre capacity tank. Director of IKDRC, Dr. Vineet Mishra, said that institutes have augmented oxygen requirements in wards to serve the patients. The Karnataka government has issued an order directing private hospitals not to deny or avoid treatment to patients with coronavirus and COVID-19-like symptoms. They have been asked to strictly adhere to the provisions of Karnataka Private Medical Establishment Act of 2017. They have been cautioned that non-compliance of the order will invite punishment under the relevant sections of the Disaster Management Act of 2005. In another order, the state government has set up 2 task forces under senior IAS officers for supervising treatment of COVID-19 patients in private medical colleges and hospitals. The committee under them will also monitor the availability of beds in these medical establishments.
Haryana government has fixed the charges for treatment of COVID-19 patients in the private hospitals. The private hospitals would charge a maximum of 18,000 rupees per day from the COVID-19 patient. Giving this information, Haryana Health Minister Anil Vij said this step has been taken in view of the complaints received from public that the private hospitals are overcharging for the treatment. Madhya Pradesh government will launch a Kill Corona campaign from July 1st to control the spread of coronavirus in the state. Under the campaign, a door-to-door survey will be conducted and tests would also be done on citizens for other diseases. More from our correspondent.
During the 15-day Kill Corona campaign in Madhya Pradesh, 2.5 lakh tests will be carried out and 15 to 20,000 samples will be collected daily. Health Department officials informed that the testing capacity in the state will be doubled from 4,000 per 10 lakh people to 8,000 per 10 lakh people. The recovery rate in Madhya Pradesh is 76.9%. In the last 24 hours with 221 new cases, the total number of patients has increased to 13,186 in Madhya Pradesh. State capital Bhopal reported 35 cases while Indore reported 40 new cases. The number of cases in Indore rose to 4,615. The state capital has so far reported 2,740 COVID-19 patients. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Global coronavirus cases has surpassed 1 crore mark with almost 5 lakh fatalities. COVID-19 has infected 1,55,037 people and killed at least 4,99,967 globally. Half the world's cases have been in the US and Europe. The US has reported over 25 lakh cases and over 1,25,000 deaths, remaining the worst hit country. Meanwhile, China has imposed a strict lockdown near Beijing to curb a fresh outbreak. In our series Expert Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Speaking to AIR News, Dr. Sonali Bali, psychiatrist at Vidyasagar Institute of Mental Health and Neuro and Allied Sciences, New Delhi, said that misinformation regarding COVID through multiple unverified sources has led to anxiety-related issues in people which manifest in the form of social stigma. She advised everyone to limit exposure to only verified information sources.
one can be socially connected with near and dear ones. Limiting the use of internet, use it for better things like constructive workshops, maintaining a positive, optimistic attitude which will help in putting things in perspective. And one can also indulge in some basic relaxation techniques which can help a person deal with the anxiety associated with this period. And another thing I feel which is important is to maintain a kind and compassionate attitude towards others.
Participating in our live phone-in program on COVID-19, senior health expert Dr. Narendra Saini has talked about the new symptoms of coronavirus.
नए लक्षण जो लोगों में आम तौर पे अब और पाए जाने लगे हैं उसमें है एक नाक का बहना, दूसरा है नौजिया यानी कि एक तरीके से आपको उल्टी जैसा लगना और डायरिया यानी कि दस्त होना। ये 3 नए सिम्टम्स भी हैं जो देखा गया है कि काफी लोगों में पाए गए हैं।
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its bilingual live phone-in program today will bring you a special discussion on COVID-19. Listeners can ask questions to experts on toll-free telephone number 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on the telephone number 011-2331-4444. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. The national capital Delhi is expected to have cloudy sky with light rain. The lower limit of temperature was 29 degrees Celsius while upper limit is expected at 41 degrees Celsius. Mumbai will have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. The city will have minimum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and the maximum around 33 degrees Celsius. In Chennai, the temperature will hover between 28 and 36 degrees Celsius. The city will have generally cloudy sky and there is also possibility of light rain.
Kolkata will have generally cloudy sky with a few spells of rain or thunder showers. The maximum temperature will be nearly 33 degrees Celsius. Chandigarh will see generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers and maximum temperature will be 36 degrees Celsius. In Jammu and Kashmir, the minimum temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius in Jammu, while the maximum will be around 38. The city is likely to have mainly clear skies, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening.
In Srinagar, the temperature will rise from 18 to 32 degrees Celsius. In Gilgit, the minimum temperature from 18 degrees Celsius will increase to 36 degrees Celsius and the sky will be mainly clear. The sky in Muzaffarabad will be mainly clear, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. The place will witness minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature will be around 38 degrees.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. All the newspapers take note of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address to the nation in his monthly program Man Ki Baat, the main focus being on the recent LAC clash and the COVID crisis during the unlock period. The Hindustan Times, quoting the PM, states, "Eyeing our lands earns a befitting reply." With evidence of signs of revival, FMCG companies in India have started hiring people. The Business Standard in its headline reads, "Big push to small-town hiring by consumer durable companies." The Tribune in a story talks about decoding depression, reading it as a genuine mental health condition and not a sign of weakness. IIM Ranchi organized a unique forum on mental health for its students on Sunday. With so much stress on immunity levels, the Mail today in a story talks about how a balanced diet and exercise can help acquire good digestive health to combat infections in the pandemic season. The Pioneer takes note of how the rising temperature in NCR is affecting the birds too. The newspaper states Wildlife SOS has rescued more than 30 birds suffering from heat exhaustion and treated them for dehydration and injuries caused mid-flight. And, true to the adage, necessity is the mother of invention, the Financial Express informs how lockdown has forced companies to innovate.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says, self-reliant India will be a real tribute to our martyrs. 3 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir. Tamil Nadu government decides to recommend CBI probe in Tuticorin custodial death case. Government extends deadline to bid for Air India till 31st August. and global coronavirus cases exceed 1 crore mark. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.